Hey guys, so in this video, I can't show you any New World footage because I'm kind of afraid to at this point. So I made a video like basically the day that the patch came out for the winter event. And there's a bug in that patch where if you gain 3 full aptitude levels all at once, anything beyond that, it doesn't give you XP. So if you craft, 1,000 orichalcum ingots, you lose XP because it only gives you XP, like aptitude XP, for the first like 850 or something like that. If you craft hearty meals, it only gives you XP for the first 900 or so. So if you craft 5,000 hearty meals at once, you only get the aptitude XP for 900 of them. You can only do so many in one single click, and then you have to go. So you have to go like 600, 600, 600. You can't go 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 done. You have to go 600, 600, 600, 600, 600 until you're done, or else you don't get your aptitude XP. So that bug cost me, like, I said 40,000 coins of wealth, but really, if I could have got my items on day one, it probably would have been more like a lot more. Honestly, would have been more, but that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. But I made a video to warn you guys, to tell you guys, hey, don't do this until you watch this video. Like, you guys need to know this is going to happen so you don't waste materials. And then I made a forum post, and in that forum post, actually, let me show you the forum post instead. Well, we'll get the forum post in a second. I made a forum post, and I was like, I reported the bug, did all the stuff like I always tell you guys to do, because I thought that, that's what you're supposed to do, right? And then later that day, I was like, hey, you know what? I guess I should contact the game support and just, tell them what happened and, my situation. And I thought, if they don't do anything, that's fine. But, I just thought I was being a good Samaritan or whatever you call it, where I'm like, I'm just doing what they tell us to do. There's a bug, I report it, whatever, right? And so the way that went was the guy got my information, got my logs and stuff from my app data folder, app data local, AGS, and then I forget what folder it was under that, but, there's logs that, about what's going on in your game each day. And I sent him the logs and all this, and the problem, he said he forwarded it to the technical team and they'd email me. And then later that day, like, I'm not sure what the timestamp is on this, but at December 18th, 1:39 p.m., I got a message from that ticket, and it said, hello, this is Felipe from AGS. I'm here to give you an update on the ticket I submitted for your issue. We cannot return the gold as the changes in the crafting were intended. Please refer to this link for more details. Thanks for understanding. I hope you have a wonderful day. We appreciate your feedback. Please use the button below to vote about your experience today. So, problem with this though was that I don't even know. I didn't really ask for the gold. I just told them I lost the gold, and what do we do now, basically. So I don't know. But either way, this link, they said that the changes were intended, but that's not true. So don't worry about that. That's not at all what's happening here. So this link, let me show you the link. When you go to the link, it goes to their page, and it links to the patch from November that says, we recently lowered the amount of trade skill XP provided by lower tier items when a player reaches a new tier of crafting basis per skill. It literally links to this with that highlighted. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So the guy literally just, whoever he sent it to, literally either did not read what I said, did not care, or did not understand, or understood and was avoiding the problem and trying to find some way to just avoid the problem. And so I was like, okay. And so then I came back with a reply, and I said, this is not my issue. Whoever read my inquiry misunderstood what was being said. What you linked to has nothing to do whatsoever with what happened to me. With the new system that released 3 days ago, there's a system called Trade Skill Aptitude. With this system, once you reach level 200 in a trade skill, you can continue to level up your trade skill aptitude levels. The problem is that there's a bug where you can only gain 3 aptitude levels in a single crafting attempt. So if I craft 1,000 hearty meals all at once, I get 300 cooking aptitude levels. But also, if I craft 5,000 hearty meals all at once in a single craft, I also only get 3 cooking aptitude levels. I lost out on around 60 cooking aptitude levels because of this bug. This has nothing to do with what you linked me to. Whichever employee who read this and responded either didn't understand what was said or is running from / avoiding the problem and not doing their job, which I know that was pretty harsh looking back, but I honestly believe it's one or the other. It's either that or their job is to deflect. Their job is to avoid it, or they're avoiding doing their job. It's got to be one or the other, or they didn't understand. It's one of the three in my mind. I can't think of another possible outcome of how it could be one or the other. Okay, and so then I got a reply shortly after. So this was about 30 minutes later, and it said, "This is Jesse. Greetings from Amazon Game Support Team. I hope this email finds you well. I contacted the technical team again, explained the situation, and reopened the case. As soon as I have any update on the about it, I will contact you back. I hope it helps. Have a nice day." Okay, Jesse Jara. All right, and that is where I made a fatal mistake. So I replied to that, and mainly because I was just trying to help. But here's the issue. Maybe this will help them. I was thinking this in a helpful way. It was not like any other way other than trying to help the situation. And I said, "Thank you, !" This bug needs to be addressed. They need to understand what happened here. I know it's a little complicated, but it's a very serious bug. If it helps, here's a video I made that shows what happened in a way that might be easier for the technical team to understand. And I linked to my video that shows what happened, where I warned you guys how to avoid having this happen so you can get all your aptitude levels and not waste materials. And I gave it a timestamp right when I made hearty meals, got 3 levels, made more hearty meals, and got 3 levels again. And it was like, oh no, I'm wasting mats or whatever. I linked to that, and I thought, okay, no matter who it is, if they watch that from that timestamp, they will understand what happened. Like, it's so clear and obvious what happened if you watch that part of that video. And that was where I made a mistake, because about 2 hours later, I got a copyright strike on my YouTube, and the video was taken down. This video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Amazon.com Services, LLC. And when I look at the details, it was a manual claim. They manually came in, clicked the video, and said, "Hey, this is copyright infringement." And that's how they responded. I haven't gotten any emails back from support. They haven't sent me anything. I contacted the email they provided on the copyright claim to ask about details. Ask them, was this a hostile action? Is there something I can do to remedy this? They never replied. That's just it. Basically, I contacted Amazon Game Support to, with an issue, and they responded by giving me a copyright strike and take down my video. And honestly, I'm afraid that they'll just come after my YouTube and try to get my whole YouTube banned, because even though I follow the content creator usage policy to a T. I mean, it's information that's helpful to the community, a guide, all these different things that they say you're allowed to make with their content, but they say in the thing that they can revoke it at any time for any reason, basically. So, any of your YouTubers that you guys watch for New World, if some of you guys only watch me, but if you watch anyone else, there's like Sethveer and there's other random people who are, coming up and being pretty big YouTubers for New World, just know that at any time Amazon could say, "Hey, we don't like what you're doing, or there's something wrong. We're not just going to take our videos out. We're not going to give you a cease and desist. We're not going to warn you. We're just going to ban your YouTube. We're going to deplatform you because we can," is basically what this is. And I'm pretty scared, guys. I'm making this video because I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if they're going to actually come after me, or if it was just a rogue employee, or what's going to happen. But just know that if this YouTube just disappears suddenly in the next 2 weeks, it means that they actually went after me, and they actually were like trying to get me banned or something. And I just don't know what's going to happen next. And in the future, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, because I'm trying to, at this point, I'm afraid to say anything negative about them or advise people to do anything negative. That's why I'm using in this video no copyrighted material from their game whatsoever, because you can get the idea. But oh my gosh, like, I'm just gonna speak for myself. Okay, you guys you guys play your life however you want, but for me, I personally, never again am I ever ever using the forums or using Amazon Game Support, if I encounter a bug that makes me fall through the world and never be able to get out and can never play my character again, I will just make a brand new character. I'm not contacting support. I'm not using in-game feedback. Basically, what I gathered from this for me is that all those horror stories with Amazon Game Support are 100% accurate, is what my assumption is at this point. That people who basically said they contacted Amazon Game Support and then the next day they got banned and things like that, I 100% believe it now. I 100% believe them. I was unsure before, but I absolutely believe the majority of those players now, because that is my experience as well, is that Amazon Game Support does not have your best interest in mind in the majority of cases, is how I feel personally about this right now. Also, in the future, I guess I'm going to keep posting New World content, but in the future, I'm never again going to even consider touching anything that's even slightly in this direction at all in the video. Guys, if there's a bug on the next patch where when you craft linen, it makes all the gold in your inventory get deleted, I would love to come on here and tell you immediately, guys, don't craft linen. Really, like I can save as many people as possible from the heartache. I would love to do that, but in the future, I'm not doing that. If there's a bug that takes all your money, you guys are screwed. I'm not going to warn you. Hell no, I'm not going to warn you. What? I have so much on the line. As much as I want to help you guys with these issues, I am not helping you guys with these issues if it's going to lead to this. It is not worth helping you guys to get getting deplatformed is not worth helping you guys. Like, I want to help you guys, but it's not worth getting deplatformed. My takeaway from this is that, as far as I can tell, they don't, if there's a bug in the game, they want you to experience it, apparently. They do not want anyone to warn you about the bug. If you were going to experience the bug, they want you to experience it. They will deal with it later. They don't want the issue elevated. They don't want everyone to realize and not have it happen. They don't want any of that. If there's a bug, they want you to experience it the way you would have experienced it if nobody ever told you. And if you get in the way of that, you will get deplatformed, which is very unfortunate and very scary, honestly. I even went back through this YouTube. I deleted any video that might even slightly offend them. And I don't even know, guys. Like, I really am/was looking forward to being forever for this game. Like, hey, there's news. Hey, guys, here's the news. Oh, there's a bug. Watch out. Here's this. Oh, here's a funny way to make money. Oh, here's some new thing. Like, I'm down to do that for years. But at this point, unless I get like some kind of letter from them that's saying this was a mistake and that, you know, whatever, and this is like an accident or something, if this was real, they really were like, how dare you warn people about this bug? How dare you draw attention to this bug in any way, shape, or form? If that's really how they feel, dude, as soon as there's another game that I could ever have this level of success, I am jumping ship immediately. I can't dare make videos for a game company that is so unstable. And with that being said, I still love playing this game. I like the game where it's at. I've been playing like 8 hours a day. I've been using Trading Post. I'm converting over to being a full healer. I'm going full glass band-aid, as our company was jokingly calling it. I still love this game. It just sucks that this is a thing. Like, I don't know what to do going forward. I'll keep posting videos. I'm just gonna stick to news and guides, and that's it. I'm not gonna go out on a limb anymore doing funny stuff or doing, you know, chaotic stuff or whatever. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna try to protect you guys from bugs. I'm not gonna give you guys solutions to bugs. I'm not gonna make a video being like, we found a way to fix the bug that they haven't fixed yet. No, if there's a bug, you got to experience it. That's not my problem, okay? I want to help. I can't help. I actually cannot help because they will literally deplatform me for helping you. Oh, and one last word to the wise here. So, in their content policy, since I read the entire thing after this, there's certain YouTubers, and I don't want to call them out by name, but I know of one in particular, very, very big YouTuber, probably the biggest New World YouTuber, did something that I had done. I deleted mine now, but he has done something, and I'm sure others have too. I don't look through all this. I don't look at YouTube much, but apparently talking about data mines and leaks is not an acceptable use of their content policy, and doing so could definitely make them want to do this to you. So I would recommend, if you know that person, to warn them that they should go back and delete any of their videos talking about data mines, because not just, even if it's not directly using in-game assets, as you can see right here, they could just come after you for any reason. They could just come after you and any trigger, and they could just be like, we're going to try to deplatform you because we're Amazon and we can do whatever we want. So if you know who I'm talking about, you might want to go warn them to go delete those data mine videos, because they may come after them too at some point if somehow they get the attention drawn to them to the wrong person. And on a final note, one of the most depressing parts about this for me is that out of all the content creators for this game, overall, I feel like I've been one of the most, if not the most positive one, of saying they're doing a great job. I think they're doing the right thing, or defending them no matter what. And I stand by with some of the things, like all the things I said like that. And then there's other people out there. I know of a YouTube that has 1 million subscribers, okay? And they literally have videos like, this exploit, New World exploit, use it. New World sucks. This game sucks. New World's dead. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they literally have videos like that. And nobody goes after, Amazon doesn't go after them. And then I'm over here just trying to help out the player base and keep you guys, happy, keep you guys playing and stuff. And they come after me. And I'm scared to death, guys. I'm afraid I'm going to lose this YouTube. I'm really afraid I'm going to lose this YouTube. And I submitted a counterclaim for this, explaining that, quoting their content usage policy, explaining here's how it's I'm literally doing what they said is I'm allowed to do. And then I got rejected and said that I'm potentially misusing the content, or the counterclaim thing. So not touching that again. I'm just going to, I don't know. After this, I'm just going to pretend this never happened. And I'm just going to stop making any video about bugs or anything. I may actually just not make any more New World videos, period, actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I actually have no idea. My stress level is very high right now. I'm very, very nervous about this. I am unwell health-wise, chronic health problems in real life. I need this job so I can see doctors and stuff. And I feel like if I lose this YouTube, I could probably potentially actually die in real life, is how it feels to me. So this is a very stressful thing for me, and I just don't know what to do next. So I don't even know. I'm probably not going to put any more videos out today, maybe for a few days even, because I'm not sure what to do at this point. I'm walking on landmines. I have no idea. So that's my final notes on this. That's what's going on. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm pretty terrified about this. And yeah, that's the end of that. And if you don't see me again, if the YouTube just disappears someday, just know that Amazon came after me for I don't even know. And that's the end of my YouTube. So if that happens, it's nice knowing you guys. Love you all. It's been fun helping you with New World, giving you guides, helping you with work around bugs, different things. And it's been real, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.